uh, DLC tonight. What's up, man? I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. Let's see if I can. I'm kind of disinterested in like the Hearts of Stone story though. Except I want this freaking scar off, or like the thing off Geralt's face. That's the only reason I'm finishing this. Because Blood and Wine's way better. Man, I'm telling you, you need to play Rocket League with us. That shit's fun. And it's more funny than anything. Alright. Why do I have so many of these? There.
Keep your paws off her.
Oh yeah, I fucked up the romance. I forgot that. Pretty sure I could have romanced that chick if I would have been like, nah, you're good.
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters.
Is he inside me right now? Like, we can do that. Yep. I know, fast than pissed I haven't been playing Witcher. Well, let's see how much I can get done in 20 minutes.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Move it!
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers.
Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mare.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Like, I would keep that, like, scar on his face.
No sign of her yet.
But that
Need
just
to
means,
wait.
like, he's your servant, so I'm not willing to do that. It looks cool, but nah. Geralt's his own man.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold! Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Fuck.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Oh, fuck no.
And we must be neat.
Oh, you dick. I've been growing that beard forever. Fucking asshole.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Geralt's like an anime character. Like he's this hero that doesn't understand.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
I can't be mad because, like, if I was gonna be hitting on her,
Hello world, I'm back.
I already have a girlfriend. I can't. I wouldn't be mad.
Damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Time to say hello.
The long journey to
Be nice now.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now.
I'm still just pissed that he made him shave the beard.
May you live in health and happiness.
Triggered.
Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
No.
My dear friend Aldona and her
Oh.
chosen one, Jonas.
I mean, yeah, I beat the game.
It's an honor. The sun
So,
shines
baby.
brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I,
I
Geralt,
believe it is.
a witcher.
Well, no,
Heartfelt
because then
thanks
start
for your
over. I
hospitality.
understand.
I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on.
Oh.
Out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
This dude has no chill. Oh, God.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
Toh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
What's up, David?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion.
Currently, I am a...
You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her.
I am a guy...
You needn't butt in.
A ghost. I'm
not.
being possessed
I
by a
merely
ghost.
ask.
I'm supposed to show him
See,
a
I've
really
come
good
to love
time
your
to...
wife like a sister. So
or
I
the
ask
time
you
of
as
his
your
life,
brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm
in
sure
order to
we'll
meet a
discuss the
deal.
matter.
That's my lad. You're
Because
a
I'm some,
right
like,
decent chap.
warlock or
Full
some
stop.
shit's champion, and he's trying to repay a debt. So, the guy that's possessing me, his brother made 2 wishes or some shit, and now I'm trying to fulfill these wishes, and he tried to make them impossible. So one of them was to show his brother the time of his life. Well, his brother was dead. So now I'm being possessed by this brother, and we're at a wedding, and the dude's funny as fuck. David has a wrench because so he can kick people because I don't pay
Had
attention.
enough. Time's a wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha!
It just means like he's a
Simply
moderator.
can't wait to sample
So,
your liquors and dance
so
with
if you
the
start
local
like
matrons.
talking too much
Jonathan
shit,
and I
he'll be
invited
like,
more than a few lovely maidens.
out of here.
Perhaps
No.
one of them will catch your
I actually don't care when people talk shit.
That's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of them.
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
But I have to have like some people have it. That way, if someone comes on and starts talking shit, like I'm not on my phone or got my computer, so I can't just kick people off.
Bring me my shoe! Quick now! It's shameful.
The one skinny dipping. If I'm ever in a chat and you show up when I have like my phone or something, I'll throw one on there.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
The problem is some trolls are pretty witty, and I like those ones.
Must have sucked it deep in.
We'll poke your paws in there. Rut for it.
If you're
Rubbish
saying
bin.
funny stuff, then I don't care. I'm not like
What's all this then?
like a lot of people on YouTube don't like when people talk shit to them, but I'm not like
playing
that. I don't
slip in
care.
for a
You can
slipper.
come talk shit to me.
Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
So, and like he's trying to sleep with this girl in my body, in Geralt's body.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think he's slipping away.
He talks a big talk. Let's see how big his stroke is.
Oh, this dude's talking about my stroke? What? Oh, there it is. Hey, what's that over there, huh? everything?
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Extra.
Nothing like a good swim. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
Telling you. This dude has no chill.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you
Take
need
it
is
easy,
to
David.
herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's King of the Swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Grandad's sick.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these
I don't know what I'm
imbeciles
supposed
how
to be
one
doing.
chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Oh, I'm supposed to get it into the pen. Got it.
Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. Whack him with a sign.
Well. I was trying to do it the hard way.
You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Fuck. Let's do Ard.
Gods!
Why the fuck? Let's go.
Foolish peasants, learned a lesson from your better by the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned king of the swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a
Take it easy, Neem.
Come, Shani.
Have fun
I've
at
had
school.
Enough of these hay seeds. Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Oh, really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everec does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally. We would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
What's up, Johnny?
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does
Unlikely.
it! Ah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
What I want. Okay, so what we got now is, okay, so I think everybody watching has read it. So how badass would it be if Levi
The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swine.
ended up with the Beast Titan power? Because Zeke's almost at a limit, right? And so if
Who else wants a
Levi gets the Beast Titan, that would be badass.
Had enough peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away
Nah,
with
you can.
Be gone. I've tired of looking.
You think
your
I care about Ginger?
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It works.
He's
more often than not.
Listen.
So does Aaron.
From now on.
So, I guess that would make sense. He would have to be the Attack Titan because, like, I don't know. Somehow fate, the personalities work that way. The Attack Titan's always like that.
Approaches.
Warrior for freedom or whatever they say.
Mess, you do the explaining.
So I wonder if there's like something to it, like fate.
Your methods quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Yeah, I know he's the Attack Titan. What I'm saying is, they have personality traits. Like they say that the Attack Titan has always been like a champion of freedom and shit, and Aaron and Levi both have that kind of personality, this hatred for Titans and whatever. So if the personality trait were to hold, then Levi couldn't become the Beast Titan. He would have to become the Attack Titan. Thus, he would have to eat Aaron.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I
Yeah.
never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
I like it. I don't know. You know, like, I'm pretty good at finding twists, like twist endings and shit.
Let's do some dancing.
I did not catch the
In my
smiling
experience,
Titan
witches
twist.
and
That was like
dancing
one
don't exactly mix.
that
Today they mix like
that
fire
really,
and oil, my
I was
love.
like,
We'll
what?
dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Yo. Hey, BBM, now I can tell you, like, when we were in that chat and I spoiled it for you, you actually said, oh, bullshit, you didn't know that. you might as well just say everybody's a Titan. You might as well just say Armin's a Titan. And that's when I said, yeah, might as well say Armin's a Titan. And then I had to stop there because I felt like I was being a dick.
Enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
That's true.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
The problem is, whose side is the other one
Humble
on?
you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love her.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
True.
And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all will not to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I've had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, it was actually rather fun.
Ha! See
I like
that?
Erwin better than
Fun.
Levi.
And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced our
Erwin.
song.
Yes, he acted as though he knew
Erwin.
me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, Carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes.
I've told you why I don't like
talk.
Stannis.
I'm going back in.
If Arven was raised by a maester, he wouldn't make that maester wear a fool hat. So...
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. If I knew you, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig. Nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Told you. That's the reason why I don't like him. Like, he's a hypocrite. Can't even stand up to... Like, he's supposed to be the king, and he's like, oh, I'll let my wife make fun of this old man. Embarrass him.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient of gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness.
Probably.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it even.
I'm telling you, Broke, you have to watch
Time is the key.
Future Diary. It's...
Greetings.
For some reason, it reminds me so much
I
of...
must introduce myself.
Walter
Odin.
It reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul, for some reason.
My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone
That's the
like
dude
you,
that put the scar on my face.
meaning-
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but...
That would be cool, for sure.
Nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Hey, when you said, Aaron ate his dad, I don't understand. Like, what's going on? I so bad wanted to ruin it for you, but I didn't. I felt proud of myself at that moment.
Rubbish. I never envied my
You got
brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still played a pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is,
Mm-hmm.
were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Ooh. Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani.
No, it's all clickbait.
Sorry,
It's Attack on Titan clickbait.
That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Word of truth.
Don't let it walk.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I'm leaving. And now revel on. Time off.
Why is that thing still there?
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, to their loins never good, may they sail many a fair. God's commons.
I mean, they should. Think how brainwashed you'd have to be. Like, these people treat you like shit the whole time, and you're like, now you have to fight for them as warriors. And those are actually your people, because I don't know.
What? Stay safe. What's that frown about?
I think I'm supposed to just keep drinking. God damn it.
Drink with us!
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Oh shit. I can't run right. This dude's a lightweight. Like, you gotta feel bad for all the warriors. They're like, well, I don't know, whatever the people's race is that live inside the wall, they're those people. Except they're living with the, whatever the other people are called, Marleys or something. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. This is only supposed to be like a 10-hour DLC. I feel like I'm way further in than that.
Do you need help?
What's up, JD?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh, scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not
The
seen
problem
that
with that is that some people would know the truth.
He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. We'll show them how wrong they are.
So it'd be like if you
Seems
could
we won't, in fact, for our fire swallows has gone as last
be
Yule's
like
pudding.
Assassin's Creed and just live out the experiences of your ancestors. You just remember everything from the previous Titans.
Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Yo, Braun's gonna die.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the Fire Eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, then went for a stroll to air some gases, it said. That horrid demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue.
Ugh,
Didn't
that
like
sounds
the man,
terrible.
sent something awry. Perhaps if the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the Fire Eater into the woods.
Foolish or not,
Finally, a
our
quest.
son-in-law's
Do
beloved
something.
pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Yeah, take those 16-hour days, buy a PS4,
But no one
Rocket
knows where
League.
to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough
For
to
real,
identify him.
Armin, the most observant person in the world, he noticed like every time Bertold looked at Annie. Come on now. Unless he really liked Annie.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help.
And then he was
but
like, hey,
are you sure
stop
you're
looking
up
at
to
my
it?
girlfriend.
You're not actually a Witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe it.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits. The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
This dude's so creepy. I can't read that.
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
After this, I'll probably end the stream. This little quest here.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my
Ugh,
life.
that's the worst, JD.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore?
For real.
I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
I don't mind. I'll end this stream after this quest anyway.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk.
We'll just talk about Attack on Titan without broke.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Of course. Bottoms up.
You know, I had this, like...
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you
I
wanted
forgot
some
what I was
private
gonna
time
say.
with it.
Fuck.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Hey, Johnny, how's the game? I didn't even watch your gameplay of it. I was gonna buy it for the longest time, and I just never did because I didn't I didn't want to read the subtitles as I was playing the game.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Oh, my dearest Cap.
This dude's got a Cop Chestnut tattoo.
I'll wear it for every performance.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what had become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First
This is
off,
driving me
that's
nuts.
bollocks. Second,
I might as well be playing a
fire
Telltale
eater,
game.
Stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Like, I don't even get to kill anybody.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I've got a special mixture I drink before the show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Yep.
Your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Me too, JD. Let's not even get started on that.
Find some more interesting diversions there.
We had a big rant and triggered session earlier today about whether they were deserving of that.
Stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
project. Cox a tentpole. Hide, you long fool.
Save me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed, you are not.
Oh,
Master.
Johnny was triggered.
I believe I failed to ask.
Especially when I said
David
basically
Altus.
John and
Listen here, Master Hatton's
freaking Danny are the same in their actions.
I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Yeah, one love. We know what that means now. One love.
The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did.
Oh yeah, they
He's
are.
just acting mighty strange.
Y'all get that? That John must have been watching Netflix, How to Train Your Dragon. He stuck his hand out like on that little on the cartoon.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive. My first Witcher contract. Done. 5 meter found. His ass saved. If I could live again, be a Witcher. Damn straight.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I can only take so much of this Telltale shit. It's gonna take me forever to get through this. I don't like just walking around and like talking and making decisions. I wanna fight stuff. Try to get someone to fight me. Take it easy, JD. Probably don't have much more to the quest, but drive me nuts. Oh yeah, I can play some Gwent.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insolence.
It's no insult. It's the truth. He's a midget.
Like I said, that's an insult.
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You playing or not?
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care.
Take it
I
easy,
shan't
JD.
lose.
Got new cards. Strange. When did I get the new cards? I'm pretty good at this one, although that kind of changed the rules a little bit with the DLCs, and it's fucked me up a little bit. I'm gonna make him play that card, because I need to use it next round. There it goes. Yeah. I know, I told him I'd send him $20. He's gotta do it. Now we can just wait him out. Sucker. Easy win. I don't know why that guy had 2 scorches.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
For real.
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
It would be cool. Like if you could get other endings too.
Mark this, Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Like if you could stop the red wedding and shit.
As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight.
When I think of it objectively, me telling Broke that I will give him $20 to buy the game, it's basically saying,
Midnight chime has struck.
I'll give you $20 to play with me.
What thoughts in young hearts prance,
Like I'm a little kid.
What dreams make young blood run, be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bairn with its hair and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Christ will hold eternal, bridegroom let's be
Like a little kid, I added that in there because he's Catholic.
What's the groom a thing? Must be said Garland, cow. You get the cow, the calf, the calf, the
Tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
It's not in your hand, buddy. Settle down.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull's dirt, but good.
He's possessed. I don't know. That dude keeps possessing him.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling
Goddamn, I was just like, what happened to Geralt's
swirling
hand?
freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
This dude is such a badass.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
He's like a super powerful sorcerer. He's the one that gave me that scar, like on the face. I'm basically his champion, more like his slave. And I'm doing this out of vanity. The only reason I'm playing this DLC rather than the other one is I want that scar gone. Because I can't be labeled a slave like the whole time I'm playing the other DLC. Fuck that.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task.
Clearly the most powerful person
Yes,
we meet
I
in
know.
this whole game.
As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows?
Maybe
Perhaps
Ciri's
this time will be
stronger, but
different.
probably not.
I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A Witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
I'm not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
See, Geralt's more like an anime character. He doesn't really know when girls love him. He just knows, like, when he wants to sleep with them.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty.
Hey, I was calling broke earlier.
Beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like
I was totally on Team Light.
Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape.
The whole time. I wanted Light to defeat Elle.
Seize your chance.
Like,
enjoy one another.
Not that I didn't like Elle, but
fun.
Team Light all the way. Because you have to choose sides. And that's the side I chose. Most people picked Elle, but I'm a firm believer in anti-heroes. What's up, man? I'm about to hop off. It was torture getting through this. I don't like the whole Telltale shit. No, he didn't hop on. He keeps bugging me and shit to play the game. He don't even hop on when I'm playing it. But I'll play it again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get through this. I like that. I'm all for it. But Light is a super genius as well. He's like the smartest kid in Japan, basically. And let's be real, like, the smartest kid in Japan is probably smarter than the smartest kid in America, right? I mean, just statistically speaking. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll play this again tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. Johnny, take it easy. I'll catch you on your stream tomorrow. I'll be in the chat or something. You're always making tea. God damn. This is like today is one day for me. Sounds weird. You've made tea 3 times in my 24-hour day. Alright guys, take it easy. Get the fuck off my channel.